Well, good morning, trappers. Beautiful morning here in central PA. In here, this is my third farm. Nothing at the first two. Nothing disturbed that one. But down here, beside where I caught that big old coon yesterday, we got us a real nice red fox, so we do. And I see some other tracks here too. I think we might have missed some. We might have missed a coyote coming through. We most certainly did. But we got us a beautiful red here. Oh yeah, real nice red. Another big stinking red, man. That's awesome. Big male. That's what I like to see. So yeah, awesome. This was a dirt hole, so it was. I'll have to look see what I was using. Not 100% sure, but I like seeing these reds. They are just beautiful. He don't have any burdock in his fur or nothing, so good deal. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing taken care of, get this set remade, and we're going to continue down the line. Well, good morning, trappers. It is check day number 3, and we got a semi-younger coon here, so we do. He decided to take a liking to this canine set, which that's usually how it goes. But yeah, it's check day 3. I didn't have much footage for yesterday, and looky here. That is definitely from last night. I had a coyote come through here. Well, maybe I need a set on this side of the road if they're gonna hug the inside edge. So anyways, yeah, so check day 2 was I'm not going to get into some long story, but anyways, just to fill you in, I'm having a lot of my polyfill getting dug out. I try to read the sign of what's doing it, and I know a few fox for sure we're digging it out, so I don't know if it has an odor or what's going on, but I'm getting rid of the polyfill. It's going in the garbage. I'm just gonna stick with running Pete the rest of my sets, and I'm gonna have to probably the first quarter of my line redo a few of them that still had poly. But just wanted to share that with you. But I need to get this old coon out of this set and get that thing remade, and hopefully today's a better day, and we'll go from there. So. All right, guys, it's turning out just beautiful morning here. So, all right, we'll see you down the line. All right, guys, so there's where that coyote turd is. And if you see, I mean, there's nothing really visual the whole way coming up along here. So I got back in there and chopped out a big wad of grass. Now we got ourselves a visual right here along the road. And I already got the trap bed dug out. And decided you guys can watch me finish it up here, but put a jake trap there on that, and got a piece of dirt on there, so put the screen cover on. There we go. So we got some yard clippings here that I got from over the summer, and just making sure they're nice and fine here. I think that looks pretty darn good. I'll take some of this natural stuff that's laying around here. Yeah, perfect. this spray bottle broke that I just bought. I should take it back to Walmart full of Coyote yarn. I already got another one. I forgot to change it out, but we're just gonna give her a little shot of Coyote yarn right there. We're gonna call that good. The next coyote that comes up through here, I have a hard time believing that he ain't going to stop and hit that. So, all right, we're gonna keep checking. Hopefully, start seeing some canines today. Thanks, guys. All right, guys. So you just heard me there a little while ago. I don't like to complain about stuff, but this is worth complaining about. I don't know why I'm having such a hard issue with it this year, but it's polyfill. And I've used it in the past. You know, maybe one set a year I'd have an issue, maybe two. And it's usually a digger, and I don't know if it's a coon, gray fox, what. But I have 3 sets right here, and I did catch a red fox right up there beside the truck. And there's another red fox that came in. That red fox was all bit up the other night after I got it skun out. His whole rear end was all bitten up. He was just getting harassed all night. But here's why I am not liking the polyfill this year, and I am getting away from all of it. They're just, I don't know if they're smelling it. I'm not sure. I don't know. But they're digging me out. In this particular one, the trap's even moved a little bit, it looks like. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be redoing all these. Then it looks like he went from the back side and dug me out from the back after he got done messing around up front here. So that one's messed up. I'll walk up here to where I caught the last red fox. And as you see there, he's got some poly pulled out of that one too. And I just put this set in yesterday, put a fresh set in, and I mean, he just absolutely destroyed it. And it's hard to see, but it's definitely a red fox. I'm gonna remake all 3 of these, and at least one of these I'm gonna put a sleeper set in. And really try to disguise it in, have it bedded super hard, that it's not moving whatsoever. And yeah, we're gonna try to catch this. This is my new challenge right here, trying to catch this red. He's messed with these sets now the last 2 days. So all right, I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna get at least 2 of these all made up. Well, I'm gonna do all 3 of them up, and at some point here I'm gonna show you what I came up with. So all right, I'll get back with you. All right, guys, just got done remaking these 3 sets. Fixed that one back up, and yeah, basically just fixed it back up, made sure the trap bed was super solid, the ground around it was super solid. The only place soft is just that 1/4 inch of dirt over the pan. This is the guy right here. He was clearly standing right here and digging out. So there is a sleeper set sitting right there. Since this is where I already caught the red, I made it, I mean, it almost looks like a trash pile set, but I kept all the heavy debris over on that left side. That way he wants to come back over here to where he was digging before. I'm not a big fan of rebaiting sets, but I feel in this case it needs done. So you can see a big wad of bait down the hole, and yeah, so hopefully this is where we pick them up. And then I just remade this one again, made sure the trap was bedded super solid. The other thing I did on this was I had this set more for coyotes, and I had my trap back here. I moved that trap way up forward, so if he wants to dig here, he can dig all he wants. He ain't gonna find it. That trap's up there, so we'll see. Regardless, I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. Hopefully we got a fox bouncing right here. So But I got more line to check and more traps to put on in the ground. So we'll see you here after a bit, guys. Later. All right, guys. We got a coyote up here, man. This is awesome. This is really cool because the last time that I caught one up here, I was with one of my very good friends, Hearn, and I caught him right there, that exact spot. Boy, that's a pretty coyote. It's kind of gray. That's great. That is great. Well, I'm gonna get out of here and check him out. I put 3 sets in up here, and oh man, he's a beautiful coyote. Pretty good size too. Heck yeah. Make sure he's caught well before yeah, he's right above the pad. He's a gorgeous coyote, big coyote. Oh, heck yeah. So this is pretty cool. This was a dirt hole set. I put 3 sets in right here, dirt hole here. It's kind of hard to see, but right there, there's a faint trail. I actually blind set that trail, and then I just put another dirt hole just right in there. So he's got good hair on him, good guard hair. Looks like he's furred up well, so I'm just extremely happy. So location here, just like I said last year, just up here. I come up from this bottom that's down in here. I come up along across this top, and there's a little bump out in the field right here. It's just mainly because of how they mow the hay, and they always skip this last little part here, so it just pushes those canine out just a little farther. There's another one right there, and I think it's probably going to be worthwhile putting a set or 2 there. So, well, good deal, good deal. This is stuff that gets me going, man. This is great. Awesome, awesome stuff here. So yeah, he's got some light color in him. He's just a pretty coyote. So all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get this set remade and move on. There's that blind set, and right here's another dirt hole. So all right. Well, I will see you guys down the line. All right, guys, so got that coyote dispatched. Absolutely beautiful coyote for PA. It's actually super silky hair on it. It's not coarse like your typical Eastern. I'm keeping that one for myself. Big male. Probably at least 35 to the 40 pound range. So beautiful dog. But so I did do a remake on that, right there where I caught him, of course. And right here behind me is where the other dirt hole is. So I went over here to the fence row and took my towel spade and dug me out another clod of grass, and we're just going to make a simple piss post right here and try to pick up another one that might want to avoid that and catch him before he gets to that. So go ahead here, and you guys, I'll set the camera up. You guys can just go ahead and I'll show you how I do her. So like I said, that towel spade, I already got my clod of grass, so I'm just going to put it out of the road for right now. Take my hammer. We're just going to make a trap bed. I don't need my dirt because I'm using grass clippings that I collected from over the summer. Just get a nice deep hole. Remember to dish your bottom of your bed out. Make a spot for your levers. Looks pretty good. And I'll just take, that's where my chain's gonna go. There you go, bed's made. Get this pounded in. Well, I see something on this bullet stake. When I was welding these S-hooks on, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a burr there. And I'm just gonna have to go grab another trap. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, when you're welding your S-hooks, it's something to keep an eye out. A little bit of slag got in there and got hung up. Not a big deal. I'll go home with the drill bit and just drill that right out. So I got plenty more traps in the truck. I ain't gonna run out today. Alright, here in my part of PA, 12 inches, which is the blue tape line. It's all the farther I have to go. It holds them just fine at 12. I make all my anchors 16, just in case I do ever get into that spot where I need some more. I like it. Just make her solid, all four corners. Yep, she moved a little there. Good. Red night latcher. This is where I prefer a larger trap, guys. This is where I like my jig traps for these blind sets, and I don't have any steel screen for these 550s, but we'll make do. But ideally you should have probably some steel screen on there. But like I said, I typically, if I'm running a bunch of sets like that, I'm typically running my jakes, and I do have screen for them. So that's all you need right there. I can still see the trap. Good to go. There's two things you can do here. You can take your tile spade and actually dig that into the ground if you wanted. And actually I'm going to. I don't want them moving it. So just knock a little hole here. Perfect. I like it. I like it. Now the next thing I'll do, I always carry scissors with me. We gotta get rid of that. There we go. Just made a nice clear wall there for it. So I like that right there. Next thing we're going to do is just take a little bit of yarn here. This is Coyote yarn. And we're just going to give her a shot of pee here. What I'm also going to do, I think that I saw a couple coyote turds that this coyote left right over here. So I'm going to gather them up, and I'll I'll put them beyond the trap. That way everything they're working is across the trap, so not on this side. I want their nose in here, their feet follow their nose. So I'll probably take one of his coyote turds. That way if one of his mates come down through here and he gets a whiff of pee here and he sees that turd, of course smells it, and also smells it, you know he's working across the set. So that's it, guys. That's how I make my piss posts. So all right, we'll see you guys down the line. All right, guys. Well, the sun's setting and my back is out. I'm hobbling around here like an old man. So this is the last farm I'm gonna set today. I think I'm down. I think there's 2 more farms left that I gotta do, and then I'm good. But this is the very last farm on my property, or on my line, and I felt it was definitely need, since it treated me pretty good last year, I needed to at least try to get 2 sets in here before dark. So got a dirt hole in right there, and right down here we got a rock set. 2 punch holes at the base of the rock, and some goodies down there. So yeah, that's it for tonight. See you guys tomorrow.